We are here at Laguna Beach. There's a route that I want to take that I've usually taken before. So I climb up Big Bend and then I hit Old Emerald Trail, and then I want to finish off the ride on TNA or Laguna Ridge Trail. It's a lengthy climb up Big Bend, but it's a straight shot, so that's why I do it. It kind of rained a little bit yesterday, so I feel like the dirt is gonna be real good on this ride. So I kind of got my shifting to work. This is an old derailleur I had in the garage. Only a 9-speed, so I'm only able to go up to 9. Obviously, I ordered a new part, but it's not gonna get here till like Thursday, I think. I take back what I said. I only have 8 speeds, not 9. So disregard what I said about 9 speeds. And we are off. Today is definitely gonna consist of a lot of bike hiking. Bend exit point, and if you keep going down, Old Emerald and Laguna Ridge are to the left of Big Bend as soon as you exit at the top.
Yeah.
All right, see how this goes. My derailleur doesn't have a clutch, so it's probably going to be banging around everything. This is a really fun trail to warm up on. Yep, my chain fell off. Let's give this guy some room. It's riders. No worries. Yeah, no worries. Safe riding. We're all out here trying to have a good time. Whoops. That didn't last very long. And we're back. I am so stubborn, man. I was like on the fence about riding today. I was like, my bike's not in the best condition. Should I go out? And I just said, screw that, I'm getting a session in. As a result, I paid. It wasn't too crazy. I think I just downshifted way too much, and then the chain just fell off, and as a result, it snapped. I was a little hurt how crowded that trail was, but it is a weekend. I mean, I shouldn't expect anything different. And at the end of the day, everybody's just trying to have some fun out here, so it is what it is. There's other days, you know. One thing I want to mention is that back in the day, a lot of these trails were one way, like downhill only for mountain bikers. And I think just recently they switched that to where hikers and bikers can both climb up and go down. So I'm pretty sure that's why those guys were riding up that trail. Oh no. Is it closed?
No, it's open.
Oh, cool. Made it. All right, here we go. I wanted to get out of there fast because I saw a bunch of hikers coming. So yeah, I just overheard the rangers say that it's bi-directional now. They were just taking down the sign. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna give this guy some room. All right. Hopefully that's enough time. I definitely can't pedal. Steven, thank you so much. Let me go back up and hit this one on the other side. Yo, that's way more fun. Oh. Elbow pads for the win. And knee pads. Oh. Chain fell off and wheel is loose. So I don't know if I broke another derailleur. I just know that it's rolling. I don't want to mess with it anymore, so I'm just gonna take it down and then worry about it later or when I get home. Yeah, this is tech. Bike is in one piece. I'm gonna do like a deep inspection when I get home, just because it did feel kind of funny on that last section, but I'm just happy I got a ride in despite everything that happened yesterday with my derailleur and then even today with my chain and stuff. It feels so good to be out. Now we gotta trek back to the car. Alright. No regrets on today's session because I handled my errands in the morning and then I had some time to ride and I was like, you know what, I'm itching to ride, let's do it, you know? I was on the fence of whether or not I should ride because of like my bike situation and things like that, but I think it's better than staying home, you know, and just hanging out and chilling. I'd rather be on a mountain bike riding some trails, so definitely no regrets. I had a good time. It was definitely crowded today. There was just so many people on both trails. And like I said, it's a weekend. It's expected to be like that. But it was still fun. I did crash. Personally, when I crash, I don't just brush it off and then boom, move on. Like, I really like to dissect and learn from my falls. I know it sounds kind of weird, but I try to learn from it in the sense where like, okay, I did that this time. Let's not do that again so that in the future, you know, the crash doesn't happen. And when I was dissecting this fall, I noticed the main thing that really got in my head was the fact that I was stopping and going so much. Like, when I'm in the zone and I'm going down a trail, I'm locked in, you know, I'm just so focused and I'm going down the trail, obviously. When I was stopping for that guy, you know, because I didn't want to get too close to him. I do think I want to give him his space. I want to make sure he's having just as much fun as I am. So I stopped and gave him his space, but stopping actually messes with my head. Like, I tend to get out of the rhythm and it's really hard for me to get back into that locked in feel. So I think that played a big role in that fall today. But luckily, you know, the gear was on, elbow pads, knee pads, so it was no biggie. On a side note, I ordered all new parts for my bike. Yesterday I placed the order and they should all be here by Thursday. So everything will be fresh. Like, I didn't want to deal with like keeping this old chain and then it breaking or using this old shifter cable and then that snapping. So everything's going to be fresh, the derailleur, the chain, and the shifter cable. So that should be all in by the middle of this week and then I should be rolling. I hope you guys enjoyed and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.